Brian Melton spent years watching his own body deteriorate. He then embarked on a medical odyssey that took him to Russia for an intense therapy for multiple sclerosis.
Now it's available at almost every major hospital in the U.S., but not for MS patients. Action News anchor Margot Kim first introduced us to Brian last November, and she's been following his year-long journey, his remarkable recovery, and his new mission to pay it forward.
So you can't do anything when you're tired.
Brian Melton gladly shows me the 2 medications he takes to maintain his health.
Okay, this is what I take now, just a couple.
Because a year ago, it was many more and more expensive.
$5,000 to $6,000 a month.
But he doesn't need those drugs anymore.
There's healing happening. You know, when your body's not attacking itself, it has a chance to heal.
Brian says that healing started after he underwent hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, or HSCT, in Russia, recording every intense step. His stem cells were extracted, treated, then frozen. 4 days of chemotherapy follow to destroy his existing immune system, bringing him to near death. Then his stem cells were infused back into his body to grow new blood and bone marrow and build a new immune system that will no longer attack his brain and spinal cord.
This is going to kill the remaining B cells in my body and really close the door on MS.
Brian had to raise $50,000 for the procedure in Russia because it is not FDA approved to treat MS in the U.S., so insurance won't cover the cost. But HSCT is available for cancer patients and is routinely done in most U.S. hospitals.
Why shouldn't I have the right to have it done? Now if I had, do they want me to have cancer, right? I mean, if I had cancer, I can go get it done. And it's just, it's mind-boggling. It's very frustrating.
The risks of HSCT are high because patients could die from the aggressive chemo or an infection while their immune system is weak. Patients have called it Russian roulette. But almost as tough as that, Brian jokes, was the foreign food.
That was hard. Oh boy, man, I'll tell you, this is what they eat. They eat very, very healthy. Very plain, lots of fish, lots of potatoes.
Brian continues a healthy diet to help his body recover, and the results are real. Brian's neurologist, Dr. BHATIA of Fresno, supported Brian's quest for HSCT.
So far, I can say it has worked. It's almost a year. Again, I would look at a long-term treatment, 4 to 5 years, and how it comes. But so far, it has worked for him very well.
Since MS mostly attacks the brain and the spinal cord, patients undergo MRIs to check for any new damaged sites called lesions. Brian's most recent MRI shows no new lesions on his brain, indicating his MS has stopped progressing.
Just a few miles away in northeast Fresno, 46-year-old Joseph Llanos and his wife Dee Dee look back at the time when they were first starting their lives.
This is when we got married over here.
And that was
I think it's about 11 years ago, I believe.
Not knowing Joseph's body was attacking him. Years of being misdiagnosed finally led to MS after Joseph did his own research on his symptoms.
I'm exhausted. I'm usually in a cloud, like I can't concentrate very good. I forget a lot of stuff.
Joseph had a chance meeting with Brian's family while they were fundraising for HSCT, and now Joseph is raising money for the procedure at the same Russian hospital.
It's the only thing that's going to halt it, and it's the only thing that will keep me here for my family. But then, just as fast as I wish that, I'm glad I'm me. Time is brain. And that means that, like, the more time you wait, the less brain you're going to have, because it's going to attack your brain, it's going to attack your spinal cord.
A major clinical trial for HSCT is underway in Chicago, but it will be years before it could be approved to treat MS, because experts say there aren't enough long-term studies weighing the risks and the benefits. Brian and other MS patients also believe there's a lack of investment in fast-tracking the treatment for MS, because drug makers wouldn't profit from it. So for now, Americans and other patients around the world must travel to countries like Russia for the treatment that so far erases their body's memory of MS. And now Brian is paying it forward, using his second chance to make a difference.
That's my goal, you know, is to help others, and it's a good feeling.
In Fresno, Margot Kim, ABC 30 Action News.